It's another segment of Bystanders at Newsstand with Michael Adekule on Flip TV. Of course, you know the gubernatorial election that is much expected will be taking place tomorrow, which is 9th of March. On today's Bystanders at Newsstand, here with me is the New Telegraph newspaper with a very bold headline here. Tension in states. I repeat, tension in states with a very beautiful rider. 19 governors battle opposition to retain seats. 19 governors battle opposition to retain seats. APC targets Akwa Ibom, Abia, Kwara, Gombe, Sokoto, Benue. Another rider here. PDP unsettles APC in Lagos, Plateau, Oyo, Imo. Soldiers create panic in rivers. Military jets to patrol Kwara. Police deployed 15,544 personnel in rivers for polls. Here is a picture of some persons, some women protesting the arrest of youths and men by unknown military men in their community at Ogubolo local government area in Rivers State yesterday. INEC to conduct supplementary elections in 14 states. This is the story we have at the bottom part of the newspaper, and also the Leadership newspaper. This is the Friday Leadership newspaper with a very interesting headline here. APC PDP in fight for their lives in Adamawa, Benue, Plateau, Kwara, Lagos, Oyo. I repeat, APC PDP in fight for their lives in Adamawa, Benue, Plateau, Kwara, Lagos, Oyo, with a very good rider. Also the same rider that was on the New Telegraph newspaper. Police deploy 15,544 officers in Rivers. Also we have here, PDP still has questions to answer, says PMB. That's the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari. You can see his picture here. Also, President Muhammadu Buhari in Kaduna State yesterday. Okay, these are the stories we have on the New Telegraph newspaper and also the Leadership newspaper at the newsstands. Let's join our reviewer for more review. I'll be right back. Tension in states, 19 governors battle opposition to retain seats.
Is it concerning tomorrow's gubernatorial election? Tomorrow we hope to see a peaceful election happening tomorrow, and we hope that they will play to the game. INEC decision to ban each party that there will be no certificate of return. That's to hand over to other parties. It's a welcome development by INEC. It will help to contain rigging, because the last presidential election there were rumors of rigging in most polling units and police van. But tomorrow we hope there will be a free and fair election tomorrow. And the measures that are being put in place by the police, I think it's a commendable one. It helps to bridge in the gap between the society, and I think so. Tomorrow I want to see a peaceful election tomorrow.
Now, what can you say about the saga in Ogun State and also in Imo State?
What the thing is, Amosun should respect the rule of law. He is the outgoing governor. He should respect the rule of law. And I want to also see a peaceful election in Ogun State. Although all eyes they are being watchful in that election. They are forced, but we hope to see a general peaceful election in all the local government and wards in Ogun State that make up.
Yeah, thank you so much for your own contribution. 19 governors battle opposition to retain seats. I want you all to review this. What do you have to say, sir? Tomorrow is the D-Day.
I don't know about Lagos State. We know that APC has a Lagos State. So anybody contest with APC is going to, even though he win by vote, but they will not going to give him. Yes.
Thank you very much for your confidence.
Are you my what just saying? When you ask him now question from your own state now, you say people go to win.
Yes.
So you normally say to you people, they're not to carry you bad land. You ask a question about his own state, he said people go to win. When not on to Lagos State, you now say that if other party win, they won't give to that person. Why? Let me see about my own state. I came from Kwara State. From day one, Kwara State people have been suffering for the Saraki. So this time for us to call the power. Either APC man candidate, good or not good, this time for us to change our power. Get me? So nothing yet. Kwara State have been what achieved from Saraki hands. The one will be Senate president. Nothing we achieved there. So, like what they mentioned in the newspaper, okay, some Kwara State, what the Lagos State, Oyo State, Ogun State. There's no battle, my brother. The mass of the state, they know where you are going. For instance, for the Kwara State, look at our president. He lost Novuli. So the same thing will happen in the national election. So, as my brother said, in Lagos State, APC is going to win election by sinning. My brother, we are here now. I think you can see the poster we wear. Are you telling me people don't have a money to do a poster? So that's why they are using Lagos State. They have already killed PDP in Lagos State. But when time comes, other people may come, but not now. I can tell you from 1999, because I've been with Salake hand. But it's time for Kwara State.
Now, would you tell me that in Lagos State here, the PDP parties, or let me say members, are not bringing out the right candidate to contest?
They come with the right candidate, but not now. Not now. The only one we are suffering was the PDP hand at Abuja. Nigeria know what they are passed through. We are coming up. During the Jonathan, maybe I think it's coming. But this Buhari that people want, people like him to come. Get me? Are they presently this election? Are they somebody else come against Buhari? Why we lose overly? That's normal. But compare Atiku and Buhari together. Nigeria will let me go for Buhari than go for this Atiku. So if the times come in Lagos State, it may change. But as now, so that's what I'm saying. Do the right thing at the right times.
Now, what can you say about the deployment of security men? 15,544 personnel
in Bayelsa State. Can you imagine that? About 69 carried that missing. Is it a pin? Is it a pin, my brother? How come? 96 carried that missing. So, for something that happened, I think it's normal. Get me now? People like me, Nigeria like me, want to go and snatch it. For what? And we are saying Nigeria to move forward. So we are the one who will embrace our politician.
Is it that the security measures being put in place is not enough or what?
No, I'm listening. Even if they can hand to it, maybe one police unit, maybe soldier and police will be there, if it can possible, everywhere. So anybody that misbehave, that's what that person is responsible. Who sent you? Before we did the last election, the presidential election, Mr. Ben said something. Nigeria should sue anybody, it's not a ballot boss. What happened, my brother? Because we know ourselves. It's not other country come to Nigeria, come and do that. How are they giving it today? It's not maybe 50,000 or 10,000 naira. The money they can spend in 1 hour, spend it. So let people for their own choice. That we want.
Okay, thank you so much for your contribution. What do you have to say, sir?
State,
okay.
My governor, my president governor, and well, is just trying his luck. I know he's going to lose. His party is going to lose. No doubt.
APM
is going to lose to APC. I don't know which candidate. I'm confident about that because the structure there. We are talking political structure. We are talking of people like that have the grassroots politics. We are talking about Shoba in Ogun State, in Ogun Central. I think you can get me. You cannot tell me that Amosu structure, political structure, and Ochoba, as old as he is far-fetched. Then, with the help of Tinubu, I know it's working down over there as well. I think get me. That give it clear. Give us clear what's going to happen tomorrow in Ogun State. Come down to Lagos State, no contest.
So you think the APC will take the day there?
Where?
In Ogun State?
Perfectly. You can write it up, write it down, take it to the bank.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Stay by Standard Start Newsstand with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. I'll be right back. Tension in states. Do you think there is tension in states?
I guess due to what I saw on TV yesterday, the INEC officials are doing their best to beef up a good security. But I will not lie to you, there is tension due to what is going on around town because snatching of ballot boxes, because I was opportune to work in Shomolu, the last presidential election, which happened 2 weeks ago. and something of that nature happened, which I can't mention names. But there are tensions, states, not even 19 states, 36 states. 36 states. Tensions everywhere. But I just pray we have a good conduct and a wonderful election. And I guess the INEC chairman has done well. The military personnel too are trying their best. And due to what I read on TV yesterday about the man in charge of the border, the immigration officer trying to shut down the border, I guess that's a good job also.
Now, the tension happening right now and the one that took place during the time of the presidential election, can you compare the two?
Yeah, I guess the one of the presidential election is more of a tension compared to this one, because I guess the governorship election here in Lagos is going to be a straightforward thing, because the atmosphere is very glaring to everybody, like someone who's going to win. Because Lagos State has a trend, and the atmosphere is very, very glaring. Because here in Ikeja, I live in Sule though, and posters everywhere. The atmosphere is just too clear that APC is going to win. I don't see tension anywhere. This one is going to be free and fair compared to the presidential one.
Thank you so much for your own contribution. Still on Bystanders at Newsstand with Michael Adekunle. Let's join another reviewer. I'll be right back. Tension in states. Talking about the gubernatorial election in some states in Nigeria here, do you think the tension is really taking place?
Well, it all depends on what the people's view on how the political parties are able to converse people to their various different parties. Presently in Nigeria, we have two powerful political parties, the APC and the PDP. The other parties, I would say they are upcoming compared to these two political party giants. So likely most of the citizens will be voting either of these two parties. So if tension will be created, it is either between PDP or APC, either of these two.
So what can you say about 15,544 security personnel deployed?
So where?
Rivers.
Why particularly to Rivers? That's the question. Why particularly to Rivers? Deployment of 15,000 for what? Why? I'm trying to be objective. Why? What prompted it? What brings about deployment of 15,000 security personnel to Rivers State? If security personnel should be deployed, it has to be according to if security personnel is to be deployed because of our election, it has to be according to what's stated in the Constitution as regarding the Constitution for safety of election process, for the successful progression of the election process, to safeguard life and security during the election process. At least it's stipulated in the INEC Constitution that they have to deploy security forces to all polling units. But in particularly saying that deploying 15,000 security forces to a region in Nigeria, I think there has to be an explanation. That means it's creating a tension in itself.
Maybe don't you think it's based on what happened during the presidential election? I think there were crises there.
There were crises during the presidential election at the South region. Yes. Well, the same crisis perhaps because of that, the same crisis might arise. But I'm talking generally here that security forces should be deployed to every part of the country, not 50,000 troops deployed to, because it's causing tension in itself. It will be making the voters there not to be free, not because they'll be afraid that the security forces are harassing them or they want to harm them, or no, I don't know what necessitates it.
Thank you so much for your own contribution on Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. APC targets Akwa Ibom, Abia, Kwara, Gombe, Sokoto, Benue. Do you think APC is capable of doing it or getting it right in Kogi State?
For now, there's no election in Kogi State. Kogi State is one of the states that will not conduct election. So, okay, as regards the House of Reps and where Kogi State already made their interest known that they are supporting the president, that is APC. So, I believe most of them will still vote for APC as per House of Rep and the others. But except in our constituency that we have voted for Dino Melaye. So yes, the comedian, exactly. So I like him. He's in fact, I like him. I love him for what he's doing. So and I wish him should keep it up.
Do you see it?
Then the other states that you may mention, like the likes of Benue State, I doubt if APC can claim that place because the people there, they are adamant. They focus their mind back to what the ugly is that had happened in that they had experienced in that state. So as a result, and they have already made the intention known from the presidential election that they are for PDP. So to me, I don't think any other party or APC can just hijack the state from PDP. So likewise, other states. To me, the way I observe this is any state that already voted for presidential election, then any party that they have voted for, I believe that is what they are going to repeat the same in this gubernatorial election, exactly, because that was what really caused the battle between the House of Assembly and the executive arms of government then, whereby the executive arm of government was trying to lord it on the National House of Assembly that they should put the presidential election to be the last. So knowing well that if they have already gotten majority of the states in the majority of the states, that definitely those states will vote for the president in the last election. But unfortunately, President Buhari couldn't achieve that in. But luckily enough, he was still voted for. So,
do you see INEC conducting a free, fair, and credible elections?
It's a 1 million naira question. You see, to INEC conducting the free and fair election, I can't actually give INEC 100% guarantee that they will conduct a free and fair election, because since I've been existing in this country, I've never seen a free and fair election. I've never witnessed it. I'm telling you, I've never witnessed free and fair election. The only election that was a bit fair, and free, was that MKO Abiola election then. So that Hope 93 then. So I think it was only that election that I can still give pass mark as far as electionary system is concerned in this country. So because what happened in the recent election on 23rd, then, to me it wasn't other fair. It wasn't free. If I should judge it. Then likewise this coming election tomorrow, by God's grace, I'm not foreseeing any free and fair election in the next election. So because I don't just believe it. I don't believe it. If I don't believe it. You can't conduct.
Thank you so much for your own contribution on Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle. Our reviewers today have been very, 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 very wonderful. Join me next time as I bring you another interesting topic from the newsstands. Michael Adekunle is my name, and behind the camera is Latif Adewale. Not forgetting my great editor, Bamishe Alawo. Join me next time. I shall bring you another very, very good topic from the newsstand. Bye.